checking out pictures of us. I never realized what I have lost. Now I know it, and it is so insane how I treated this like a game. You were my help when no one else were there to share affection. So let's try again. I'll go anywhere. Just send me your location to bring back when we were more than happy. Jokes and laughing, just loving, yeah. We were storm and fire, both on fire, more than happy, yeah. I think we can rescue this. Just put the love first and taking the risk. 'Cause you're what I need and I'm what you need. Get my heart to feel you. Get my heart to feel you.
Hey guys, we're back. I want to finish this so bad. I'm so excited. Also, welcome back, Katilla, my dear friend. And also, please, drum rolls and welcome the one, the only, yours truly, Bobbing Goblin is in chat. Hey. Yeah, face cam. Hi. I'm so happy that you're here. It's been a hot minute since you've been in my stream. So yeah, I hope you're doing good. I'm happy that your new dog is making you super happy and you're having a good time. Thank you. And yeah, actually, feel free to keep chatting. I'll respond to whatever I can. But I really want to get into the game. I'm so excited for it that we finish it. So let's go in immediately. Alright. Hi YouTube once again. And welcome back. We have had yet to prematurely end our Beacon Pine stream, which I was very upset about. So we will finish this now, however long it takes. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 5 hours. I don't care. We will finish this now. If it's only 5 minutes, then I'm sorry, I guess. You were looking probably at a very short video. But hey, can still be fun. You're in an exciting spot. Love it. All right. We are, just to roll everyone in, where we are in the story. We are in the timeline that very much looks like it will be the last one. Like this will be the true final ending that lets us close the book. So what was the initial... Let's just go back and check on it. So we went out and wanted to investigate the Valentine warehouse with our best friend Rolo. But, oh yeah, we were held up by Rolo's sister Roxy. We were... Yeah, we were chill. Oh no, we were a little shit, that's it. We were a little shit and kicked her. Didn't we? And then she was mad and we made a dash for it. And that's how Rolo was able to stick with us. So it is actually the timeline where we behaved like a little shit. Or am I hope I'm not messing this up. No. Yeah, we kick her, behave like a little shit, and run away. Then we can investigate the warehouse together. We found the body. We find the walkie-talkies. And then we run away separately, Rolo and us. Rolo disappears and is gone the next day. We then went here. So we spent the whole day going through town looking for Rolo. We confront Mr. Nuncreed, who is involved in the entire operation that's going on. Hey, Lamberg, welcome back. Ah, perfect. We have a professional now in chat who can smack ass if need be. So we confront Mr. Nuncreed, and we saw malice in his eyes. Exactly. That is the line we're in now. And we were also told, and yeah, exactly. After we meet him, we go to the treehouse, as we promised Roxy on that second day after Rolo had disappeared, to be there in case Rolo showed up, because that's our special place. Initially he didn't, but then all of a sudden he did. And he was grown up because he came in contact with the substance, the liquid, something, that the very special like resource they have there that they're mining, which boosts growth in organisms. And right, we also had Beck get hit by a little bit of it, causing her hair, a part of her hair, to turn gray, which she now dyed blue. And we had this whole thing where we also uncovered, oh, exactly. So Beck also told us that she heard on the radio that her mom was in danger because she worked for Perennial Harvest. And we planned a heist to get her out before they kill her. Or, like manipulate her to turn on their side. And that's where we're currently in. We're in the building on Perennial Harvest. We have enlisted a bunch of friends from the town to help us. And in the building, we ran into Solomon, who, as we know from another timeline, is actually the shrunken, so the de-aged, Sharper Valentine, founder of Valentine Fertilizer, and who basically like build up Beacon Pines. And as I noticed in my stream break, ironically, Perennial Harvest, the new company's name, is as you would have it, an anagram for Sharper Valentine. Alright, and exactly. So we are in the building. We saved Beck's mom for now. But of course, Sharper or Solomon right now, but we don't know it's Sharper already. We have the information right here as well. Is turning the tide and tries to enact his plan where he has the grand reveal that the little kid's actually Sharper Valentine and that he's now back better and stronger and better than ever and seizing the town and taking complete control over it. All right. And now we'll have to see how we can still throw a wrench into his machinery. All right. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I didn't understand. How is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life. Hey, Panda.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Yes, I'm actually taking an accounting course right now. So that's my class. Well, that's my cue. That's the big celebration, the perennial harvest organized for the town, where William Kerr is currently holding his speech. And now Sharper or Solomon Sharper is going out for his grand reveal. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. No comment, Panda. Well, crap. Also, I feel like it's wonderful that in this alternative timeline, Sharper calls our father a thorn in his side, when in another alternative that we had before, he says the same thing about our mother. Let's see how big of a thorn Luca Van Horn can be in Sharper Valentine's side. Alright, this is where we ended. What to do now? Rolo, what's your idea? I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. Oh yeah, Beck gave Sharper the substance back that he needs to age again into his adult self. But he actually kind of threatened her. The thing is, she threatened to smash it, and he was like, well, sure, go ahead and kill all of us. Or you don't know what's gonna happen. And it's true, we don't know what's gonna happen. It could potentially have killed all the people in the room. Family of thorns. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rollo, you just need some time. Hey Mona, welcome in. So many friends here, love it. Rollo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Okay, that was short. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know. It's just... we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Does Nellie have the answer? Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind the letter, with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. It was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempus liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Did she... is she... She survived. We know that. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. And I believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Oh.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance.
Comeuppance, interesting.
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo.
I was wondering how this would be avoided, because we know from other timelines that, like I just said, Janet, who's actually Luca's mom, Mrs. Fratelli, and damn it, that was so bad. I remember. So, like, these were people that were just mentioned, are trying to destroy the source, which actually causes the big freeze. So I was wondering how that would be avoided with us all locked here.
With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through.
Tolliver.
It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Hey there, nice swing of the cane. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rolo. Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awfully nice of you. Well, I'm fine. Oh, no. What did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Please tell me someone swapped it for something else. No. Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, Beck. Beck. Oh, my sweet, sweet, sweet rascal. What did you do, lovely?
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
Oh, yes, baby, please. Ooh, last turning point. Probably last turning point. Okay. Might I tweak this wonder potion with a little... junk? Change? This is a story about change after all. Or malice. I'm honestly not sure what the correct option is. My best guess is malice, because I feel like throughout the game, the latest charm we got was usually the one that made us progress further. Doesn't have to be the case here though. Now, I'm really tempted to go with change. I mean, I can try all three, of course, to see what each of them will get us. One, because it's at the beginning, this is a story about change, and my eye is burning. Oh, why now? Of all times. And I almost feel like the game threw us a little hint at that earlier. Maybe. If I'm wrong, I feel like I'm making an idiot of myself if I'm wrong, so I won't talk too much about it. I also like junk. It's like, for me, the option that makes most sense. Like, she had some junk, she put something in. Like, you would tweak it by adding something to the potion. But you know what, just for the hell of it, maybe it's the right choice, maybe not. We're gonna try all three regardless, no matter if this is the correct one or not. Our first choice is going to be change. This is a story about change. And we'll see what that gets us now. Maybe this is the option that lets Luca Van Horn save the world.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Oh, of course, change coins. Like pocket. I'm an idiot. Of course, change can also be coins. Just hit me. You're unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
The wordplay is fantastic, especially with the pictures. I didn't even think about it could possibly being a coin. Okay, what now, Sharper? Yeah. Oh, holy crap, he's a baby. De-aged even further. Yes, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. That is giving us all one hell of a bombastic side-eye. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child.
You squirm all you want, you ain't getting
She
nowhere.
looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do what the Valentines always do? What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. That would be great, a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Oh, okay, you made the right
Beacon
choice.
Pine's coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. We can go into the
Over
closet
time,
now.
Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Okay. We at least know what's in it.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Oh, wait. So it means we don't... Okay. We don't share a room anymore, but still, second bed is in there. Okay. I mean, it's still cool for sleepovers. House looks the same so far. One last time chilling in front of the fire. Yes, the water and the fridge. Those have been going the entire year. I'm surprised you didn't de-age again, Eleanor. I'm ready to go now. You go without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. Yeah, how has mom not yelled at him for the electricity and water? And look! The gravestone is gone. We sneeze again! Hello, Roxy! I hear you and Rolo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah. Oh, music's building up. Nice. Yeah, I saw it getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity one Rolo, one Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Ilona in the shop going? Oh, they have a shop. It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, cause it'll go to his head. But I'm really proud of the little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Oh, hey Gus. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up sidewalks. What's
When
next?
perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looked like you really found your calling. Oh, Gus looks so much happier. It's amazing. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here. This is something I can be proud of. How's napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. Oh. I almost forgot. How could I? I see you decided on a name. Yep. We had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Sloan Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. I like it too. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Oh. No. Okay, now I'm sad. And you all know why. No touching. I wanted to go to the watermelon one last time for one last smack. Luca, get this. Oh, please tell me there's fish again. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Yes, we are recovering. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swimming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. I'd say so too. What did you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Mission control authorized personnel only. A little higher. Yup. Little lower. Yup. Little higher. Yup. I'm telling ya, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who? Me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. Hey, after the link, thanks for the look. You're right. Lead the way. Oh, okay, now we can check in with Beck. You bet. And I thought, I'm sorry. I dared to believe that the game would not allow me one last smack. You're right, no touching all you want, Lamp, and you damn sure know that I will touch that watermelon. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. He still has the most sincere side-eye. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. What a blessing. That is truly the best way to defeat a villain. Just give them a personality redo. At least you can try it. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. Hey, it takes a village to raise a child. So I guess you're all equally responsible for how Sharper turns out the second time around. Oh, music is dope. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. What's the news? What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a starring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. Oh! I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. He looked up to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Also, what I love during the whole heist situation, I love that Luca pointed out multiple times in front of Solomon, aka Sharper, that he has friends helping him. You know, he and his friends are doing this. He has friends to being a distraction. He has friends manipulating the energy. And like he has so many friends doing so many things for him in this town. And on the other side, you have the shrunken Sharper, who is a dictator type character, who wants to be a dictator, strives to be the dictator of this town, who is universally hated among this town, among the people of this town, and defeated by, as silly as it sounds and as cliche as it sounds, the power of friendship. Hey Don! I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope. I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City. And they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. Good for you, Don. Love it. I don't know what all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved in to cover up a massive illegal mineshaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself, if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it reporter's intuition. Okay, we apparently cannot talk to the clipboard. You're leaving?
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Oh, vacation. Girl, you look like you need it. Excuse me. Will you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends. I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. Honestly, not the worst. Alright, the cafe next. Oh, hello. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zerial, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. Ah, the museum is gone. We have no idea who sells flowers in town, though. And the baked goods. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character? Yeah, it builds something, alright. Ah, love it. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
I didn't see that either, but of course. 2 squirrels. No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. I'm telling your mom we need a new crate of jam. Already? It's funny. I used to hide this stuff in the bag. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Bye, Sharper Valentine. May you rest in peace and be reborn nicer.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. Why not to switch the statue? I was thinking too. I thought they might have switched it. Maybe they will in the future. You know, they still have time for that. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. Dude, no spoilers! We've been over this! But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. Yeah, eventually Shop will be old enough again to be like, hey, how is that? She seems to really enjoy it. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, I think technically Gus and the Ares can treat Sharper as their child. Or like a child of the family and be like, oh, that's your grandfather. You were named after him. You're like Sharper the second. They could do that.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder, laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics. Was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Oh. Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic instead of studying? Girl! You were named after a dictator. Weave into an elaborate web of lies. An elaborate web of half-truths. Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kinda got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What a gift to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I guess it's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. No, that's the reason why I watch people play Hollow Knight for the first time. Mr. Uncreed. Hey, Mr. Uncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you
Mr.
still...
Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear it from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. All the little rabbits and Jeff.
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one is too big, no one is too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Me, 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 me. Guess what? Found the beetle. Yesterday I saw Dynastus Titius. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. And it's at this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county. Are bees back again? Okay, we cannot check the hive. Oh, one last one, for good measure. Oh, it looks completely overgrown now. barrel is gone. Okay, so not much change here. Valentine's Estate. And back. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh hey! My mom's prepared this tree, especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should be okay in the cold of old beacon pines. Oh, we can plant the tree again at our father's grave, his favorite one. It's the same kind. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. When you're ready, take just wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. Oh, we're ready. We've already talked to everyone and smacked the melon. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna wanna hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Sucks I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Ma always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Damn it, why are my eyes burning so much? things. There's just one thing missing now, that you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh God. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this new one. This one more, because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey Dad. Dr. Moldwell says that over the next few years this place should warm up, so you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. God, I swear. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Oh, dang it! What a great game! Honestly, this started off being like, oh, this is a nice idea. This is funny. This is a good game. But it grew on me. It really, really grew on me. And now I feel like this is one of the best unique little games I've played. Like ever. I did it! We finally finished it. And we have 2 more alternative paths to check out, so stay tuned. We're gonna do that here after credits roll. Oh. I did, Catilla, it was amazing. Like, it really, really ended up, like, initially when I started this, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun, this is gonna be good. But, you know, there's good games, and then there's amazing games. And I, honestly, at the beginning, I didn't believe that it would get elevated to amazing. But it did. It is amazing. Oh wow, this had a lot of backers. how many people back this game? This is crazy. Yeah, really, really nice. It was structured very nicely. You know, in a sense that, in a way that, like I said earlier, you would find the charms you need, the charms you needed to progress relatively late, and were kind of, or pretty much forced to explore all options, more or less, which is amazing. Well, in a sense, it's amazing because it makes sure that you really experience every possibility there is, and you do get a lot of information from different paths. And I feel like it makes this final path all the greater to experience because you already know all the things that could have gone wrong and all the twists and turns the story could have taken and where, you know, things could have ended up. So it had a really, really wonderful structure in the storytelling. And some very cool twists. And a bunch of amazing fun characters and situations. Love the writing throughout the dialogues. Made me smile more than once. And yeah. Credits rolled. Okay, this makes it seem like they could have hired voice actors. Having so many backers. The Vile. Alright, let's see what the other two paths are.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Y'all can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Okay, what are my guesses on reactions? I feel like one. I mean, we had of course already the option that is the solution to all our problems, that de-ages Sharper further. I believe we will have one option that has him grow even larger, almost become an abstrosity of some sort. Maybe that's this one. And maybe we will have a version where he just gets aged much further than he wants to, being essentially old. And therefore, I don't want to say less of a problem because he could potentially de-age himself again. Maybe one version is just gonna kill him straight up. We'll see, but that's theory so far. I didn't go back to check Drunken Malice, so I have no idea. Awesome. So I can show Catilla some extra stuff. Turn to ash. He turned to ash. Well, it's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed.
Okay, but isn't that also a solution of a kind?
Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Okay, so you can basically accept that as an ending. Sharper Valentine turns to ash and the town is still saved. Let's see what Malice will give us. He basically opened the Ark of the Covenant.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office! I didn't remember that was the name of the whiskey. Just imagine if you still had shit. Well, I have it, I just can't choose it. They're not giving it to me, but yeah, I would love mixing a little bit of shit in there. Not gonna, it was wild. He had it coming. Of course he had it coming. But I really like that they, for the true ending, they have this idea of de-aging him further, going back to infant stage, basically deprogramming his entire brain and giving him a second chance to grow up a nicer person and change. After all, it's a story about change. Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on the desk. Figured his grow juice would be could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Oh wow! Hard liquor for a hard man. Damn, dudes.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter.
Yeah, imagine witnessing this shit. Like,
Through his
crazy.
tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Alright. And that's all options explored. He died and everyone laughed. The end. Amazing. Ironically though, I feel like yes, I have one achievement missing. It's called Born in a Barn, and half of the players got it. You know what? I'm gonna Google really quickly. Because so far, it's been relatively easy to get the achievements. And they were pretty straightforward. I wonder what this is. Were you born in a barn and used when people leave doors open? What door could we leave open? You Google it? Okay, then tell me, Lambert, what is it? I was just about to Google it, but if you have already done it, feel free to tell me. You're gonna die? Oh, please tell me. I'm dying from the suspense. It's about leaving the fridge door open and the sink on? No. But I did that most of, when didn't I do that? I did it most of the time. Oh no, don't tell me it's I didn't the only time I didn't do it. The only time I didn't do it is on the first day. Let's try if I can still get it. Apparently if you do it in chapter 1 and leave it like that, you get a call out for it in chapter 3. What? No, are you kidding me? Oh, because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna waste energy and water on the first day, and after that I kept it going for the entire game. Excuse me? Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, but the thing is, I have to do it in chapter... if I now do it in chapter 1, I would still have to play through multiple... Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable. Did you leave the same word in chapter 1? What was the word? I left... Yes, I left the last one we picked. What was that? Ponder, because it was so funny. It's worth a try. We'll try it.
Gonna go ponder for the day.
But I mean, if you tell me I will get called out in chapter 3, it's like...
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi. Nailed it.
I mean, I'm not gonna get it. I would have to play through 3 chapters, which I'm not gonna do. Okay, this game officially has replay value for me now. I have to play it again. Dang it! It's absolutely wild that I did not get it. This is beyond insane. Wow. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that I did not get this. Ah, just because I was playing nice in the first chapter. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, we've gone 1.5 hours. I'm not sure how... Like how much sense it would make to start another game. So yeah, I guess this is just going to be short. Playing as in the first chapter, being a melon slap from the second one. Come on, when you have a sign that says no touching, of course you're gonna touch it. Especially in a video game. Like, I wouldn't do that in real life, but in a video game, hell yeah, I'm gonna touch it. Oh boy. Well, thanks guys for being here. For being here for the finale of Beacon Pines. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I will never get over the fact that I did not get the achievement. I will never forget that. That's so beyond funny. Thanks also for Catilla for the recommendation. I already owned the game, but it's always great to know that when I have games on my list that other people enjoy them as well. I have played them before. I think they're great. I think they're worthy playing and worthy watching. Yeah, we'll see what's next here. Probably something with a little combat. Because I haven't really had a game with combat in a while. We have played a couple of point-and-click adventures now, and we replayed Ori, which only has very minimal combat. So it will definitely be something with more combat. Might be Path of the Teal Lotus, might be Titan Souls, might be Islets. We're gonna see. But yeah. Thanks so much guys for being here. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'm gonna see you again soon. Bye.
Can we defend the land we conquered back in high command? I don't wanna be the only driver. Settle down today, we'll find a way to run towards what we have made. Take my hand and drive tonight. We'll find a way to bring back sunlight. Don't tell me, I'll find a way. Don't break me, I'm here to stay. All these dreams go passing by. We'll find a way to bring back sunlight. Don't tempt me, I'll find a way. We will find a way. We will find a way. I don't wanna be the only commander. I'll settle for the last remaining dancer. Can we take flight and do what's right? Damage the side of modern life. I don't wanna be the lone survivor. Don't tell me, I'll find a way. Don't break me, my hand and dry tonight. We'll find a way to bring back sunlight.